I saw this interview yesterday with Tyson Fury's brother Shane, and he said if Tyson wins the rematch with Usyk, he does not want to see him then fight Daniel Dubois. He said he'd like to see him retire, or if he is going to have one more fight, let it be the trilogy match with Usyk, and then call it a day. Now, as outsiders looking in, we can all speculate about how much we think Tyson Fury has left, but nobody knows better than his inner circle, because they see him every day in the gym, and they also see him after fights. A lot of fans don't really appreciate how long it takes to recover from a tough fight, the kind of wear and tear those fights put on you. You wake up the next day, and for the next few days, your body is aching with bruises all over the place. Not just on your head, on your shoulders, on your arms, on your body. In some cases, and this is quite common in boxing by the way, you'll be urinating blood, sometimes for a number of days. You may experience neurological issues, where you're forgetting loads of things, where your speech might be momentarily slurred, where you might lose your balance unexpectedly, and your family and team are around you observing this stuff. The public don't see it, but your people see it. Your inner circle see it. Now, I don't know how much of that kind of thing Tyson Fury's been experiencing following his loss to Usyk, but it's possible he's been going through all of it. And if that is the case, it would explain why his brother Shane wants him to call it a day sooner rather than later. Maybe these kind of symptoms have got him worried. Tyson's made so much money, but what good is it all if he's not in good enough health to enjoy it? What good is it all if he's not in good enough health to fully enjoy his time with his kids and his family? So I can fully appreciate the concern that Shane Fury is showing here. However, there may be some skeptical fans out there who think that it's maybe not that deep. And what's actually going on here is Tyson Fury and his family are laying the groundwork now to swerve Daniel Dubois if he wins the Alexander Usyk rematch. And rather than retire, maybe take on some hand-picked opposition instead, on some type of victory lap. Pick up where he left off, fighting the likes of Derek Chisora for a third time and Francis Ngannou. Maybe an Ngannou rematch. Maybe an AJ fight. Some people will be of the view that Fury don't want no smoke with Daniel Dubois. I'm not saying I necessarily agree, at least not yet, but I certainly wouldn't put it past Fury to swerve the fight. He swerved plenty in the past. If the fight were to go ahead, I think it's a very interesting one. Tyson Fury at his absolute best, I think would beat Daniel Dubois quite comfortably. Dubois might give him some issues early, but I think Fury would have the ability to overcome rough patches and then take it to Dubois down the stretch, pick him apart and maybe stop him late. Same as Usyk did, same as Joyce did. I could see that. But if Tyson Fury is significantly diminished after the 2 fights with Usyk and a long career, then perhaps the wear and tear he's accumulated would give Daniel Dubois the edge. Maybe Dubois goes in there and sets a pace that Fury struggles to keep up with, and of course Daniel Dubois hits a lot harder than someone like Alexander Usyk. He's not as fast, not as good a boxer, but he's got quick feet, he's fearless, he lets his hands go, and judging by his performances against Jarrell Miller and Filip Hrgović, I don't think Daniel Dubois would fall for any of Fury's mind games, because Miller and Hrgović were very alpha. Miller in particular tried to intimidate Dubois, but it didn't work. Dubois is very focused. He just goes out there and does what he wants to do. So that's my take anyway. Prime for prime, I say Fury wins by late stoppage. But the current version of Fury is not in his prime. Is he sufficiently diminished for Daniel Dubois to beat him? I'm not sure. I'll have a better idea after this Usyk rematch, if it goes ahead. Anyway, let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Are Team Fury preparing the groundwork to swerve Daniel Dubois should they beat Usyk? And if the fight did happen, who would you pick? Let me know in the comments. Don't forget to like this video, share it, subscribe if you haven't done so already, and I'll catch you on the next one. I'm out. Are you sick and tired of the mainstream mindset? Does the dogmatic conformity and pathological ignorance have you tearing your hair out in frustration? Then don't be alone. Come and join our brotherhood on Patreon. We stand as a beacon of reason against an army of insanity. You'll gain access to my weekly topical podcast, where we take more deep dives than Jacques Cousteau on an endless variety of subjects. There's also videos, interviews, live Q&As, as well as a vast back catalogue of previous episodes, including my popular Confessions of a Nightclub Bouncer series. You can listen via the Patreon app or download in high-quality MP3. Connect with myself and hundreds of other members in our Element chat group. There's no contract, no commitment, you can cancel at any time, and it's cheaper than a Mickey D's McMuffin. Just head to my Patreon page via the link below this video and select the tier called the Brotherhood of Reason. I'll see you over there.